we're back. We're on the air.
We are.
All right. We're home again.
Start behaving.
We could all start making some better choices, safe to say, when it comes to food, especially those of us who are in that baby boomer demographic, right? Let's be honest. So, joining us now to talk about nutrition and some of those better choices is Dr. Joanne Carson. She's the director of the Master of Clinical Nutrition Coordinated Program for UT Southwestern.
Wow, that's a big title.
Yeah, so Joanne, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Good
Yes,
to be here.
it's a big business card. Yeah. So that sounds like it's a lofty title. Tell us what you oversee at UT Southwestern, as we know that nutrition is really more and more an integral part of healthcare.
Yes, so I direct a program of students who are graduate students who are becoming registered dietitians and nutritionists. So it's a 2-year graduate program. They come in with degrees in biology or immunology or nutrition or journalism, whatever, and they've had our prerequisite courses. And in 2 years, they learn in the classroom and they step into our hospital settings and clinic settings and get hands-on training so they're ready to take a registration exam.
So as a certified brainiac and a member of the UT Southwestern staff, because that's a great school, and you know it's a privilege to be there. When you look at the picture of that baby, what jumps out at you? What makes you, what's your first thought when you see that
Genes.
baby? Really?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, certainly it got that heavy because it ate more calories than it was burning up and, you know, more than it needed for typical growth. Yes, but there's probably some genetic difference that's making it more open to wanting that food or you know, or using that food or something. But indeed, the mother does have some control over that.
Sure.
You know,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every cry isn't a hungry cry.
Right.
Right.
But it sounds like she was treating it as if it were.
And we encourage people to breastfeed. So if you breastfeed for the first 4 to 6 months of life and you're not giving solid foods, the baby does control how much they're eating. You know, they respond to those hunger cues.
Sure.
But if you, sometimes we have mothers who put Coca-Cola in a baby bottle and give it to their child, and then there's probably some caffeine in there that stimulates them. They stay awake, they cry, and they give them more, and it's
That's
can
like
be
a human
vicious.
Red Bull.
Yeah.
That's just way too much.
So, nutrition for baby boomers.
Okay.
What do we know about the dietary needs, the nutritional needs for people who are in that demographic as we age? Do the needs change?
Somewhat. And so, for instance, an important thing is keeping a healthy weight. You know, if we're a healthy weight, we're less likely to get breast cancer after menopause, we're less likely to get prostate cancer, we're less likely to have a heart attack. You know, there are all kind of benefits of being a healthy weight. And actually, if you take, like if I took one of my 25-year-old students, if we weighed the same, we were the same gender, we were the same active level, I'd need 200 less calories than that person. In about I'm 30 years older than they are, kind of thing. So, so we get a little bit less lean mass. Maybe our metabolism changes a little bit. But so I had kind of 3 things I thought were good advice for my friends, because I'm a baby boomer.
Can we take them in order? Let's do them in order. Let's do
First piece of advice.
First piece is a healthy weight.
Healthy weight.
And as you maintain a healthy weight, you know, you have to be physically active.
Sure.
And as you get older, it's probably important to shift to a little bit more protein.
Okay.
So, you know, you can lose weight, you can lose weight with a low carb, with a low fat, you know, but when you're 55, 65, 70, if you're trying to lose weight, getting enough protein where you're getting 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram. So you take your body weight, if you're a reasonable weight, divide it by 2.2 to get your kilograms. And then that's also the grams of protein you
That's how
want to be
many grams
getting.
of protein you should be eating a day.
Okay, that's simple.
And many of us get that much if we eat meat.
That's my smoothie in the morning. I'm done.
How do you recommend we determine our healthy weight range? Is there a guideline that's the right one?
So I think the BMI, the body mass index, so having a body mass index between 18.5 and 25 is good. And actually, as we get older, it's probably reasonable for it to be a little higher. You know, not a little higher than 25, but more like 23 instead of 19.
19.
Sure.
Right. Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, because that number on the scale can fluctuate so wildly. It always messes with my head, you know. I mean, I can weigh 5 more pounds tomorrow than I weigh right now, but the BMI is...
pretty consistent?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so point 1 is to watch our weight. What's point 2?
Point number 2 is eat plenty of colorful fruits and vegetables. So, and
Kale.
Kale, if you want to. Kale's fine, but you know, blueberries, carrots, sweet potatoes, cantaloupe.
Sweet potato.
Variety.
You know, variety,
Right.
sure.
A
And there's
colorful plate.
not something magical about one of them. It's
Okay.
not like, okay, if I eat kale or if I drink pomegranate juice, that's going to do it.
Right.
It's having a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables every day,
Okay.
at least most days.
Okay.
Good advice.
That's 1 and 2.
Colorful plate.
Number 3.
Well, a piece that goes with that is you can't do it with a supplement for the antioxidants. So you want the antioxidants that come naturally in a variety of fruits and vegetables, which leads to number 3, which is use your head when it comes to dietary supplements. So actually, as we get older, we probably can benefit from some supplemental vitamin B12 that came either in a pill or in a fortified cereal or something like that. Vitamin D, because our skin is not making that vitamin D for us as well, and probably some calcium unless we're getting 3 servings of low-fat or fat-free dairy every day.
Okay. Use your head on
Got it.
supplements.
Use your head.
Fish oil, yes
I
or
got
no?
all 3. I got
Fish
all
oil,
3.
good, bad, indifferent?
Better to eat fatty fish 2 to 3 times a week.
There you
Okay,
go,
got it.
fish
Dr.
oil.
Joanne Carson
There you
from
go.
UT Southwestern.
Salmon for
Cheers to
dinner.
Joanne.
Thank you for being here. Have some wine. Stick around. We're having a party here. Coming up next on the Texas Daily, actual sightings or mistakes. Who's really seen the missing airliner, and what have they seen? That's coming up next. Stay here.